Hi, my name is Bob Murdock. You might know Murdock for outdoor drinking fountains and hydrants, and we've been in that business for over 160 years. Being fifth generation in the company, I'm very proud to introduce you to the Murdock water cooler series. Now we have an indoor water cooler in addition to the outdoor series fountains and hydrants we've had for so many years. The water cooler that we have today has one push button. Okay, any drinking fountain without a compressor, without a water cooler, has one push button. So what we did with one push button is to build an integral stop right into this part of the drinking fountain. Inside this instructional packet, which showed you how to install it, there was a handy dandy little key like this. But something like this, you'll simply look underneath here and you'll be able to take this tool and unscrew what we call the auto stop. Well, when you take this auto stop out, we've already incorporated a screen, because we want to make sure that no debris gets into this push button. So this screen will capture any debris that comes in the supply line. And for some reason, if it's a new installation, even if it's an old installation, all the debris will be caught right here. Now, I always recommend that you look down in there, because it'll look good from the side, but you need to be able to look down in there and make sure that there's no debris in there. If there is, simply go like this, take the screen apart, and you clean that out. Now, when you've done this, you've shut the water off to the drinking fountain and water cooler. And you're saying, well, now what do we do? Well, we can take this same handy-dandy little tool, put it in the diamond, push in and turn, and when you do that, you pop the cover right off. Now, what you've done, and by the way, this is antimicrobial, you simply take your tool and you remove the plastic retaining ring. When the plastic retaining ring comes out, the built-in cartridge comes with it. This is your only service point for your operation of the water cooler. This turns it on, and this also adjusts the flow. These cartridges will go bad, but this is not a part that's difficult to find. Ours are stainless. And this piece that you see here effectively controls the entire operation of this water cooler, whether it's a single unit, whether it's a bi-level. You insert your new cartridge, you insert it back into the cartridge holder, and it will only go one way. There's a little lock point. It's an offset. So it'll have to drop down in place just like that. Then you take your retaining ring, put it back in place, and remember, you're doing this the whole time, and you haven't taken anything else apart but what you just saw right here. Tighten it back up, and when you put the new cartridge in here, you need to hear this, because you're seating the new cartridge. If you don't seat the new cartridge, you're going to get some leakage around that retaining ring because it's not going to be seated all the way down. So don't, again, you know, the old righty-tighty, lefty-loosey rule, don't over-tighten it to snap it, because these are fine threads, but just make sure you hear that little kick, and then you're good to go. Now, take your push button, put it back in place. That's ready to go. Your new cartridge is in there. You take your stop strainer here, put it back in place, thread it back in there, and tighten it up, and the water flows. Now, the unique part about this push button operation, the flow control is also part of the operation. So you take a small screwdriver, or if you don't have a small screwdriver, go ahead and take this off again, like this, and you'll see a slot in here. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. 2012 ADA guidelines stated that you have to be within 3 inches of the rim of the bowl, and you have to have a 4-inch high stream, which has to be parallel or somewhat parallel to the front of the arm. So you can adjust the flow. And if you don't have a screwdriver, you can always take a fingernail and stick it in here, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You tighten it up. If you go to the right, you have a higher stream. If you loosen it, you have a lower stream. That adjustment's already done and finished. Again, you put this back in place, and you've effectively serviced the new Murdock water cooler. We want to make sure that anyone can service a water cooler. That, my friends, is the easiest way to take care of something that used to be a very, very difficult thing to do. If there's any questions, let us know. Once again, my name is Bob Murdock. I'm fifth generation in the Murdock family to be part of this business. You can reach us at www.murdockmfg.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.